Last session, you finished the fight you began with Akiri the Harbinger. Farla crippled the Colossus's legs while Shepard, in spider shape, webbed and poisoned another, and Jake scaled its crown as Phelan and Shepard battered the head. Farla's blade pierced the eye and Phelan's uppercut shattered the jaw. The red core blew violet, showering the Baron's lines and washing a wave through you that soaked into skin and gears, leaving you stronger and subtly changed. Misty patched you up in Iron Kettle and warned that the preacher Rios was rousing crowds with talk of 9 rising and 9 falling. Rumors swirled. A talisman monger muttered that the shadow walks under the sun, and residue was forming near Desperation Lake. And a dust sea herder named Renko begged help as night cattle vanished, hides left like parchment. At dawn, you stocked up. Dynamite for the road and for Farla, a dagger laced with Essentia's burn. You rode hard for the Screaming Stones, the bright painted outpost ringed by wind-carved pillars that howl when the Essentia sparks. There, Shepard reunited with Christine, the young fawn he once looked after. She told you the night had turned strange. Jed claimed his family called him from the dark, and then rode off. And Miss Garrity had screamed in the night, and now insisted she was fine, though no one believed it. Meanwhile, cattle were dying in the heat, as ranchers avoided moving them after dark. You went to Miss Garrity's. Outside, Jake's eyes flared, and he saw a woman's specter holding her own head, glaring at the house. Farla stayed to watch, and caught a nervous onlooker hiding something. He admitted he hoped something out there would take Miss Garrity, and hinted it would be likelier if she ventured out at night. Inside, every window and mirror was covered, and the place was filled with sketches of Miss Garrity herself. In the shards of a broken frame, a crimson smear glinted. As Jake sampled the air, a processed, wrong Essentia stirred memories so hard it projected them in reflections. Miss Garrity whispered that she'd been found, clutched her chest, stared at Jake, screamed, and collapsed bleeding from the eyes. Farla burst the door. Beneath a torn covering, you found a threat carved into the wood, promising to make her what her heart had always been made of. You rushed her to the sheriff, who posted a guard at the house. Jake's careful tending steadied her, and you reasoned the phenomenon worked through reflections. The sheriff agreed to blindfold her when she woke. He confessed the Screaming Stones had grown louder since the Colossus fell, and that voices outside now repeated loved ones' words exactly. By day, Jake traced the taint. Thicker outside town, but twisted within it. Daylight dampened it, but night would swell it. You planned to start at Miss Garrity's after dark and work outward. As cattle vanish, the stones scream, and something learns your memories.
All right. So, exiting the jailhouse into the main street. There's curious onlookers. You cannot help to notice a rather large, imposing figure leaning against a tree that also leans now as they look out on the chaos and the somewhat suspicious gazes of folks seeing all the work that you have done as they look towards the broken door of Miss Garrity's house and the chaos that's been causing in their town. So like right away, Paul, if you'd like to introduce your character.
Logan. Logan is a giant female. Blonde hair, light chainmail, eyes that seem like they just glow yellow.
All right. Seeing these two walk out, anything your character does?
I think think she just laughed. Like, oh dear Lord, it should have known it was one of you two.
Goodness me.
Perhaps you can join us and make it a terrible 3.
You know, if you're going to fight, I'm always game.
We can
I
make
could
it
have
happen.
sworn you was. I could have sworn you one of these colossus.
Are you saying I got fat?
I'm not saying you got fat, but you certainly got the muscle.
Oh, darling, thank you.
Incredible. We could use a bodyguard, couldn't we, Shepard?
Absolutely.
We'll lead the way.
These are strange times. Do you feel in control of your memories?
To be honest, I wasn't in control of them before, so it's not much of a difference.
Well, for better or for worse, I think we're all about to relive some of our past.
Not sure if that's a threat or a blessing.
In this town, pretty sure it's going to be a threat.
We can hope.
And I'll fill her in on the details as to what's going on.
Cool. So now knowing that night brings the danger, anything you want to prepare? Last bits of daylight hit just beyond the dust sea.
Are you wearing anything reflective, Sargans?
You mean besides the battle axe or the chainmail?
Would you consider that something you don't mind covering?
I'll cover it.
I reckon a bit of mud would do it, a bit of dust.
Yeah, how do you decide to cover?
I would think mud, because she hasn't killed anyone lately, so she doesn't have the blood to do it.
Ooh.
Take some dirt or mud, start caking it on there.
And for the chainmail, she'll just like put a, I don't know, poncho thingy over it.
All right.
Heck yeah. So Western.
Big poncho, yeah.
I think they make trench coats.
There's very much like Clint Eastwood with the iron plate now. That's awesome.
To be fair, it's probably a moo that she stole and just is wearing a poncho.
I'm imagining the green one with the pink flowers that Homer wears in The Simpsons.
There you go. Perfect.
In terms of things to do in town, we've got a few hours to kill before it goes dark. My liver's still recovering from the party a few days ago, so I'm not sure I could drink, but is there a game we could try? Are any of you good at throwing daggers?
I mean, I'm better at smashing things.
Shepard, how do you hone your skills?
Hone my skills. Meditation.
Oh, that's no fun.
That's the boring answer.
It's a who to me.
Alright. Well, seeing as y'all aren't really dagger throwing kinds, I think I'll find like a distressed looking tree, draw up a crude target, and practice.
Nice. So, I'm just asking if you guys wanted to do a like short rest where you did repairs, or if you just kind of let this be a vignette of fun.
We just had a long rest, so I'm actually okay, but if anybody needs to repair armor or something, I'm okay.
Could do a short rest. I don't need it though. And I'm also
Yeah, it was more saying if you wanted to kind of generate hope, like getting yourself
Yeah,
there.
pretty much be the only thing I would use it for.
I'm maxed out on hope right now, so I'm ready.
All right. Yeah, I'm good to push.
All right. Well, then, yeah, I guess just easy. We kind of have Farley who's just kind of throwing daggers at the tree, getting her knife sharp, a little restless. How's everyone else letting the time pass? If you meditate, like, what's that look like?
I would somewhere around where Farley's throwing daggers, just build up a small little campfire, pull out some herbs, and start smoking.
Oh, we're doing
Oh,
that.
that's what you meant by meditation.
Yeah.
Point of order. So my dagger, this fancy new dagger I've got, on a successful attack, the target must mark a stress. If I repeatedly hit the tree successfully, what happens to the tree? Does it like lose leaves? The branches fall off?
Yeah.
It ignites? I don't know.
Was it the hunger one, right?
Devouring dagger.
Devouring dagger, yeah. I think as you're throwing it, it gets going in and it's looking drier, like it's eating out the sap and moisture from inside.
Oh. Neat. Because this will be the first time Farley's observed that
Yeah.
from the dagger. So I think Farley's going to go up to the tree and like pull the dagger out and then push it back in and watch the effect and then pull it out and be like, huh, neat.
Now you're hearing like the cracks of dried wood almost splitting off from the living.
Ooh. In this time, do we see any sign of the spooky gentleman from the morning?
Yeah, go ahead and let's see here. Give me instinct, please.
15 with her.
Yeah. Looking around as you're doing this, you can see that after everything kind of died down, you see it looks like he's stuck to the shadow of the sheriff's office. Put himself right up by the window of the cell of Miss Garrity.
Does he appear to be talking to her or whispering anything, or is he just hanging out?
The way he looks, he's got his hat gone down, kind of like he'd be taking a nap. You can see his muscles are a bit tensed, as though in his face is like brow is crunched, as though he's concentrated on something, and he's got his hand on the inside of his vest, like through the button gaps.
I'd like to approach the figure and say, I believe you owe me a favor.
Kind of looks up and very quickly moves his hand back to his side. Although we're talking about that after a bit, but how can I help you anyway? I mean, we should get more outside than here, but here's pretty good.
Well, I would consider this a job done. You said get her out of the house. She's out of the house.
All right.
And
All right. I'm
now,
not going to cross anybody. Fair enough.
I'm glad we have this understanding. Because now I want that favor to be that you come with me into the house tonight. We could use the extra muscle.
Eyes kind of get wide. Looks at you. All right. A D is a deal anyway. Where do I meet you?
At at nightfall. Meet us at the front door, and bring something to defend yourself.
All right.
And what was your name? Sorry, I missed that.
That looks for a moment like, I think we need names now.
Well, if you don't give me a name, I'll give you a name.
It won't be nice.
Well, why don't you just call me Dust for now?
Dust. Nice to meet you, Dust.
All
I'll
right.
see you at nightfall.
Nightfall at the front door.
Father's gonna go back and continue distressing this tree.
Anything interesting for Zoggins?
I think Zoggins is just chilling and watching the chaos.
This one's killing a tree. That one's getting okay.
Meditate.
Meditate.
They're
Meditate. Alright. In that case, there's nothing else. You'll let yourself things go a bit more. Everyone begins to move to their house, light fires. Many begin to put furniture, large dressers in front of windows. You hear the latches of doors as night begins to fall upon this place. And I think let's go Shepard Pugh. What's one thing that you kind of notice that just gives you pause about how everyone's preparing? That is something that you think is real smart or unusual.
So as you said, when they start moving cabinets and stuff like that in front of the doors and windows, I noticed that it's temporary things and not stuff such as boarding it up or permanent emplacements on the windows and whatnot. And I just wonder how useful that would be if this thing can tempt you to leave or can even get into it.
Right as the skies get more orange, going into purple, Christine comes out with a canteen for each of you. So just a little extra I put out. Made it the way you taught me, Shepard.
Appreciate that. It's getting dark. Should probably get in soon.
I'll get in. Got it.
Be careful.
You too. Got to see you tomorrow, right?
I hope.
Right. And she leaves. These will function as potions of stamina.
Oh, hell yeah. I was wondering if it was like soup. What do you put in a canteen?
Yeah. Well, I would say, Shepard, you could describe what she made since she did it by how you taught her.
Your recipe.
So it would be. Why not? Starts with night cattle's milk. It's a bit curdled, but then it's mixed with herbs, and so it makes a kind of like a coffee liqueur.
Yum.
Yeah, very nice. You have all that, and now as the sun is truly beginning to set, you begin to see a pale yellow hue And now, hardly any of that blue essential glow that's so natural in the rest of the drylands. Far off on the mountains, even you can see Godfall from here. It's blue, the way it should be. There's some sections way off that burn red, but all here and around this outpost is that sickly yellow with sparks of deep and even amber out in the dust sea. It's just not right looking out here.
Loggins, have you spent long in town?
What?
Have you spent long in town?
Have you spent long in town?
Nah. Just
So it's your
recent-
first night?
Well, yeah, actually.
I was wondering if you'd be able to explain this strange orange light we're seeing.
I'm gonna be honest, I ain't seen nothing like it.
Shepard, when you were here last, was it this yellow?
No, this is a hue I've never seen before.
Interesting. They say disease comes in a sickly yellow, don't they? Could this be an illness?
Glance at Zoggin's eyes.
Really? Really? This ain't sickly. This is beautiful. I'm gonna
All right,
check
well.
her, not you now.
Keep an eye for one another. I said we'd meet a ally of ours by the front door.
Alright. As you then approach, you do see the gentleman in question in his rather still kind of nice and surprisingly not as dusty suit. Mostly cares deeply about his appearance, but you can see the padding of armor or things underneath, and pistols by his side, which he just rests his hands on, almost like relaxing, leaning against one of the posts of the porch. Seeing all of you, just nods. Well, goes, Farah, here to, as promised, by our agreement, help you and your cohorts.
Thank you kindly. I'm so glad you showed up. Zoggins, Shepard, this is Dust. He's gonna help us cover our backs while we're inside.
Zoggins, Shepard, it's great to meet you now.
You as well. And I'll look him up and down and assess him. Dust.
You all think something's wrong with the house here?
I think we have reason to believe it's not all it appears to be on the surface. How is your memory these days?
Well, can't say I have all of it, like many here. Just one of the issues of living near this place.
Near this house or near this town?
I was part of the Dust Sea anymore. It's what it came. But he holds up his hand, and there's like this small ring that he has like a essential gem, and you can see like carvings in it. You know, this keeps whatever's this keeps. I keep going too low. This keeps whatever's left. So we say in the old jug, so to speak.
Oh, interesting. There's some connection between Essentia and keeping your memories here?
Well, I had this made after I talked to a fella about what was happening. I'll get around. I knew a guy in Havilev who retired, but he owed me a favor.
Interesting. I wonder if our recent altercation with a certain Colossus allowed us to gain the benefits of such a thing. We'll find out.
Yeah. There's always been a bit of a hue here sometimes, but nothing like this, that's for sure.
Well, shall we head inside before it truly falls dark? Might be better to be on the inside than the outside.
All right.
Doggin's just instinctually gonna go first.
Push it to the door and see Dust here. He's true to form. You can tell he kind of knows what's up too, making sure his eyes don't hit anything reflective. That you had left the broke glass down there, and he's make sure it doesn't look too closely at any of it.
Interesting. You seem to be avoiding a reflection.
Well, just because I don't know what's going on doesn't mean I haven't figured out a few things. Yeah, that's how it, it's hard to look at yourself and not remember something. Get thinking too hard about the past, stuff starts to come out, you know?
Okay, Fala's gonna follow suit and not try and look at anything in particular that is reflective. Shepard, do you sense anything in here? Do you have a direction when you were in here last? Did you see something you thought, oh, we should check that out?
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather watch the sun go down first before walking in.
Okay. You want to wait outside?
Yeah, until full nightfall. Essentially what I'm trying to do here is, since I've already been in there during the daytime, I want to walk in once it's already night and get that direct contrast, as opposed to if it's a gradual change, kind of getting used to it.
All right.
Zoggins, I say we make ourselves comfortable on this couch then.
Zoggin takes the whole couch. Not on purpose, just.
Does it like crunch under your weight? Does it break?
Does it, Matt?
It kind of creaks slightly. But it holds like one would think.
Fala, not having been inside yet, well, not fully inside, I think would have a look around the room and try and identify other places where fabric is covering surfaces that may have carvings in them or messages like we're on the back of the door.
Yeah. Yeah, I think looking. You go ahead and give me another instinct, I guess.
9 with hope.
Okay. All right, so I think let's hold that for a moment then. And we'll go back out to Shepherd Pugh as you watch the sun go down. You can see out in the dry lands is almost now like mixture between this yellow and amber deep tones out there, almost like campfires of a sort, but you can know it's that strange glow that's not natural. It doesn't flicker the way it should, and more it's too straight, too not enough fluctuation to be firelight out there And I'd say, looking around, you can see that some of those deeper like hues and fog, it's not fog, but almost like these waves of light, like the aurora borealis moves. It's almost like as waves of light come into the town, trying to set. You can't help but notice as you're looking about in the night that as they hit on different homes, those that don't have any openings, they seem to pass. But then it becomes getting a little deeper, and they almost drawn like the course of a river towards the sheriff's office.
So when you say it's drawn, does it look like a sort of intelligence is having it move, or is it more of like a gravitation?
Yeah, it's more akin
Slope.
to like orbit or gravitation, magnetic
Okay.
direction, that type of thing.
I will let the rest of the group know and say, I think the danger might be with Miss Charity and not the house. You all want to take a look?
Now, I got no business with that woman. Y'all want to go? I think my time is done.
Oh. You're not interested in solving the mystery? A bit of personal satisfaction and a job well done?
I have no interest in anything beyond what I already set out to do. Ms. Farla, you named your terms, and I have fulfilled them. And if you no longer want my services in that regard, I do believe that is your concern.
What were the terms?
Well, they'd assist us in the house.
Oh, so you're volunteering to stay in the house.
Well, you'd like me to stay in the house for the night? That I will do.
You want
Sure
me
to
put
give a
this
holler.
sofa against the wall for you?
Say that again?
You want me to put the sofa like up against the windows for you?
I think it's a good idea for you to stay put. You can be our eyes and ears on the ground while we deal with Miss Garrity.
All right. That's what you say, Farla. That's what I would do.
Thank you kindly.
Hmm.
All right, Shepard, shall we head out? Zargans, you coming with us?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do so. I'll look back at Dust and be sure to holler if anything comes up.
Oh, that I will. I'm sorry. That I will.
Good luck. And yeah, I will, if the rest of the group is willing, lead the rest of the group back to the sheriff's office.
Yep.
I mean, just so I know, if he hollers, how much do we care that I protect him?
Fila's answer would probably be different to Shepard's answer.
On a scale of 1 to 4, how important is he compared to you two and the lady and the sheriff?
A 1.
All right.
Judging from his pistols and his demeanor, he can handle himself. 2.
All right.
I do appreciate you asking, though, Zargans. It's very kind.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to protect you two first. I just want to know if I should really give it a shit.
right, let's head over there. Is this still like a stream of light? Or is it it was like a quick whoosh?
It seems like it's still gathering around, and you can see it's like it's now flowing in through the bars.
I'm
And-
really starting to feel good about that cage.
And you kind of, it's interesting. You walked out, even from Dust there, you get the sense that possibly Dust wasn't seeing what you all was seeing.
Hmm.
I will. How thick is this mist? Essentially, what I'm thinking of right now, and Matt, you can kind of assist me with this one, is I'm wondering if because we haven't spent a night here, we're seeing things that the people who have been here aren't. And I wonder if we cover our mouths and noses, if we limit as much as we're exposed to this, if that would limit the amount that we're exposed to this fog or this mist.
You can be knowledge if you want to try to figure that out.
Uh, 11 hope.
Let's hope. I think as you look about here, as you are so trying to think of how best to do this, how one would even figure it out. And ask you, Shepard, you were here and you're getting to like cover the mouths and those types of things. And you usually go to places that need help. What was, when you were here, something that you came to specifically help with, a disaster or trouble you were reverting that is called to your mind by what you're trying to figure out?
There was a pretty bad drought that led to a series of fires, and the smoke was so bad that I started teaching people not to go outside without some sort of covering over their faces. And to see if that has the same kind of feel, I'll kind of waltz my hand through the mist and see how it responds. Does it stay in place, or does it actually move with the wind, suggesting that it's heavy enough to actually be stopped by a mask or a covering?
It doesn't so much move like that. It's almost like putting your hands through light, as it just sort of is there, still moving. You feel a strange warmth as it touches your fingers. At the same time, as you are attempting to think through that, you can see in these deep yellow and oranges, they start to flicker like fire. Buildings in flames around you. You see these yellow images of people running for their safety, though some died in the fires. And all of you begin to see this light throughout the village take shape into roaring flames. As that blast of heat hits you, I'm going to have everyone mark a stress, please.
And we perceive this to be real.
Yeah, like you can tell it's made up with this yellow light, but it is burning. You feel yourself sweating. You swear you can even see the tops of people's homes charring.
Ooh. So now, with that information, I'm worried about Christine. So if I feel that there is an actual threat or danger, I'm going to break ranks and I'm running to Christine's place to make sure she's okay.
Shepherd, this happens every night.
Flames happen every night.
Well,
I've
well, I
never
don't
heard
know.
of fires.
No, but these people, they board up their windows. They put things in front of their doors every night. This could just be a new flavor of whatever they deal with on a daily basis.
They've boarded themselves into a potential fire trap.
That's true, but is this light or is it fire? Is this all in our heads?
Can I stick my hand in it? One
Heck
way to
yeah.
answer.
Yeah, I like that. You do stick your hand directly in there. And
Uh-oh, there are dice rolling.
I mean, it's gonna answer the question.
It might be real.
is 10 magic damage.
Oh. Damn.
So that's a minor.
Should we be like crawling on our bellies?
It's hot.
Yeah, I'm breaking.
Okay, fair enough.
And
Good science, Soggins.
I will yell out loud to try and get people to get outside. Being in a boarded house with a fire breaking out, highly lethal.
Start yelling. Let's see here. Imagine because you all kind of put this effort. So, as you're traveling, trying to alert the townspeople, kind of as a group, I think who would like to lead the presence role?
Not
It's gotta be Shepherd.
Like that'll work. And so, before that roll, then we'll have Zaggins and Farley describe what you're doing to kind of help with the effort as you're all getting to Christine's house, presumably.
Every house that we pass on the way there, I'm gonna go and wrap my fists against the front door and yell and tell them to get out.
Ooh, I do like that. Yeah, I'd say that's probably still presence.
Mm-hmm.
All
That's a 15 with hope.
right. Then, sort of just reaction, so you would not be marking that. But
Oh, okay.
Zaggins?
Do they have like a town bell or anything?
Ooh, good question.
Yeah. What does the bell look like?
I think it's one of those big ass bells because I'm seriously just gonna go up to it and like hit it with a battle axe.
Hell yeah!
I like that. Give me a strength.
Okay, I don't know how to do that.
Right.
I'm imagining, like, you know, in old Western movies that have the mission-style churches that are white stucco and then they have the bell at the top.
It's all up top. Zaggins is big enough to smack it up from the ground.
It just leans.
Then, how do I even know it is? I don't know how I'm doing this.
So if you hit that +2, it should bring up below.
Okay, hold on. So hit the +2. Not with advantage or anything. Roll. That would be a critical success.
Oh!
Double 2.
Very good. As it rings out, Shapiu, you can make this presence check with a +3 extra.
That means I get a right.
That would
There's
be
reaction. So.
That's
a
what I was trying to remember.
15 fear.
All right.
out, children.
Very good. All right, yelling out. You do see people start to go, what? And they you get the sense they had almost all been like lulled into a type of sleep or trance as it's breaking out of them. They're coughing. People are moving things from their homes as they realize it's beginning to burn. And on some of them, it is as though actual fire. As they're coming out, you notice that it is not actually lighting on fire, but is burning as if it is. And there is smoke. There's the effects of it, even though it is still like the strange, like Ascension mirage that is going on. People running out, choking and feeling it on their skins, burns manifesting.
So they're not actually standing in the fire or in the light. They're just, it's appearing like they're being burned.
It looks like they're actually being burned, like by this by the fire shaped light here.
It
Okay.
was hurtful.
Okay. Hmm.
That's
I
pretty
really
bad.
wish I had some kind of water. Is there like a water tower in town? Zaganzu, can you see anything?
I'm assuming the bell's up high, so I'm gonna look around.
Yeah, I mean, I think it perfectly. There's a large water tower somewhere nearby.
I'll point to it. Because if I
All
try
right.
to scream, you're not gonna hear me over the bell.
Hmm. Is there anything we can do with that? Or is this like we need magical water to go with the magical fire?
I hit things. I don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine.
All right. Well, I reckon we gotta make a priority call. We could try and stop it at the source, which is clearly Miss Clarity or Charity, whatever her name is. I think she's the source of all this. Or we can help people here and now.
My priority is Christine. We can decide what's going on next afterwards.
But we're talking about the good of the many and the good of the few here. Do you want to save Christine or do you
Damn
want to
the
save
many.
the town? Goodness me. I think
Christine
we got a
is
bit of a
simply
moral
my
quandary here.
I thought he was supposed to be the one that was like the voice of reason.
Hmm.
I'm spiritual. I am not religious.
Valid.
All right. Well, y'all go help Christine.
Oh, now I'm
Zoggin's-
going too?
I don't know, Zoggins. What do you want to do? What's your call?
Whatever.
Yeah, if you guys can try and head this off at the pass and hopefully help Miss Charity, I can join you shortly.
Alright. Let's go beat
All right,
stuff up.
Zoggins. I need you to beat up an old lady.
Alright.
Great. That's my morals compass. Let's do it.
All right. So, two of you are running towards the jail at this point, and Shepard's making his way towards Christine's house. Yeah, so more people are coming out into safety. You can tell as they get into the streets, and they're remarking how it's so much like, like the 582. Basically, they're like, "Oh my goodness," as someone going, "That's exactly how it spread too."
Oh, that's interesting.
And as you get to Christine's, she lives a little bit more out of the way, trying to get everything, and you can see that she's not been hearing everything that has been going on. Or you can see still large shelves over her windows.
So seeing that she hasn't left yet, I will reach into one of my many pouches and rub some lichen and moss on my body, which kind of grows all around me, and it's essentially my narration of the ability Conjure Swarm.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that is on me, I will shift into. I'll go into my more feral form, so I'm all out gorilla at this point, and I will break down her door.
All right, give me your strength.
$14 hope.
All right, with that, the door breaks in. You can see what appear to be a type of bookshelf. Books fly everywhere. And you can see a small bed in the corner, kind of this one-room place. Christine unconscious as the flames kind of move around her.
Without any grace or fanfare, I will throw her over his shoulder and run out the building.
All right.
The nearest neighbor that is outside, I will place her with them, and then I'm running towards the rest of the group.
Absolutely. As you put Christine down, you can see she kind of almost like rising out of her, like in her face, you see a pale image of her much younger, like the girl that you took care of, watching people die in the fire, like screaming, like kind of like almost comes out of her face and scream before it recedes back into her.
I don't think Christine's okay.
She'll go, "What's going on?" As you start running back. So Zoggins and Farla come into the jail now.
Yep, I'm gonna go beat up an old lady. I was given a mission, I'm gonna do it.
What's the state of the sheriff's office? Is the guy still on the door? Are they keeping her in? Are they keeping her out?
Is it on fire?
Yeah.
Is it on fire?
Go to the sheriff's office. The those guarding, especially the sheriff themselves, are now passed out. You can hear the screams of Miss Garrity inside.
All right, let's get this door down and get in there. I'm imagining it's not locked.
All right. The door isn't so much locked toward the jail itself. It's been open as they were standing. You go on like this. This is the one place they didn't board up at all. It seemed. As you push on in, and you can see Miss Garrett. She's closed the cell now, and it's locked. And she has her blindfold on, and she's just screaming no as she's like almost cowering, nearly fetal. As there is this, what seems to be hard light of this essentia aura that has now put itself into almost like a strange ball. And is banging itself against the bars. They're sparking and slightly bending.
Whoa.
Are you sure I'm supposed to beat her up? Because I think that ball's doing it for me.
Yeah, I'm not sure anymore. I rescind my previous request. Miss Charity, what's going on? Has this happened before? What's this ball? Are you okay?
Give me a presence. Trying to get her out of her state here.
Can I use my "you can trust me" experience for this?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, well then it's a 15 with hope. Is it 2 hope to use experience?
1 hope.
1 hope. Okay, cool.
All right, you call out. She goes, I don't know what's happening. It's been nightmares, and I've been learning not to think about anything, and I'm not going to think about anything. But now it still wants to get me.
What's it?
Fire, fire, fire.
Whatever's banging against this.
Oh gosh.
She goes, I can't think of what to take a form.
Wait, what? What did you say?
So
You
I
wanna
can't
take a
think,
form?
or it's going to take a form of some kind. Figured that out. No, 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 no. And I'm going to spend some fear
I hate you.
as you see it suddenly stop and take this feminine form. You see the body form and the shoulders, and then no head as the form turns and a hand holds the head forward as it looks at you, as the other grabs a pistol.
I believe I can beat that up.
I
And
think we know who this is. Miss Charity, do you recognize that face?
Charity's blindfolded.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This figure fires as an Essentia energy bullet goes towards Fala for a 16.
Oh no.
I'll jump in the way.
All right, Zoggins jumps in.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Um,
And that is going to be 25 magic damage.
Okay. I'm trying to. Then I mark as stress and I take the damage.
is this allowed? Like, do I still take?
Nope,
Like, how
I
does this
am your
work?
shield.
It's
That
her.
is
It's
the
one of her
allowed.
guardian abilities.
Oh, that's what
I'm
you're calling
taking it.
Nice.
So it's
Cool.
25 damage, right?
Mhm.
That's so much damage. Holy shit.
So that would be severe damage for me.
Yeah, but you can mark armor slots. I
Okay.
think you can mark a few based on your class.
Based on my class, I can. So if I use 2 armor slots, that makes it a minor.
Yep.
Okay.
What does it look like for you to get in the way here or push whatever you're going to do?
I think literally, like, one hand's on the axe and the other hand just, like, scoops Farla up behind me.
All right.
Wow.
As it does, the Essentia warps around you and you begin to glow bright.
Well, that was just uncalled for. And I'd like to cast Shadowbind, which would temporarily restrain the target.
All right.
Oh dear. It's a 5 with hope.
It's a 5 with hope. As these, what does your shadows look like?
I'm imagining it like maybe multiple dark cloaked figures try and enclose the target in like a circle, but they must not succeed, or I don't know, does it succeed?
It does not, but yeah, it begins moving. I think at that you like she doesn't deserve your help, and we'll try to take another shot at Farla.
Oh my god. Oh no. Can I use
Or-
my features at any time?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, I'd like to use my feature to spend 3 hope to gain +2 to my evasion until the next
Yeah.
time I go.
Absolutely, put that up, and this would be a 9.
Oh, thank God, I'm okay. It's missed.
All right, that's a wait. I think with this, it's gunfire. Shepard, whenever you want to grab a spotlight, as I pass the spotlight to the party. I think, however, you guys, it's kind of open at this point.
Yeah, you've arrived.
I think Zoggins would get a shot before I do.
So I just hit the +2 on the battle axe? Is that what I do?
Yep.
And then just Matt, explain to me why I keep hitting criticals.
Did you really crit?
Yeah, double 12.
Double 12 crit. Okay. So describe what you're doing.
I think since I have her behind my back, I'm gonna like wind up with the other hand and just wham right into the side of the body.
Nice. This is
Okay,
a
so
nice structure.
I do get a hope for that though, correct?
Yes, you gotta hope you
Okay.
relieve a stress.
So
into
it's 2d10 plus 3. So that's 20 plus what I roll, right?
So it's 23 plus your roll.
Okay. 19 plus 23.
All right. So 42.
42.
All right. 42. That will be
That's insane.
severe. As you see, the light here does like her almost crack up of her forearm as she screams. And she's like, "No, not again! I'll get her this time!" And the spotlight's to the parties.
I think I'm running in full speed, and you all I'm just a male adult silverback gorilla in his prime. Just comes barreling into the damn room and does the quick chest stomp as he comes in, and then haymakers at the spirit.
Nice.
With a 20 hope.
Ooh, that does hit.
14 physical.
Major as another big crack forms in it. With that, goes. You protect her, then you share her curse. And I need Shepard and Zoggins to please give me an instinct reaction.
So I just said the instinct.
As what looks like beams of light come to kind of shoot into your skin. This is to like just kind of turn away and not let them in an instant.
6.
9 with hope. But it doesn't matter. Hope. 9.
All right. As this strikes you, you can feel your skin harden, especially around your chest. As you look down and you see the rock of the dry lands begin to form as though you're being slowly turned into stone. Her heart will curse you all. And spotlights to the parties.
Oh goodness. I think we need to take this person down before y'all fall down.
Bring
I'm
it down.
I'm gonna hit out with my devouring dagger, and I think because Shepard is probably in very close range, we could use the sneak attack.
Oh yeah, because they're both within melee. Both of these folks.
Let's give it a go. So that's a critical success.
Damn.
Wow. We're having good luck today.
Don't say that. It's gonna go bad.
Does it change the damage, or is it just that it hits?
You get max damage and then a roll.
Oh.
Yeah, and you mark her hope and clear stress.
Oh, you clear stress?
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh
didn't
my
know
gosh.
that. I should
Crits
do
are
that.
great.
Okay, this is maths. Hold on, we can do this. So max damage from the dagger is 20. Max damage from the sneak attack is 12. So that's 32.
Mhm.
And then you roll.
And you roll both of those, yeah.
Okay, so someone remember 32. And then it's 11 on the dagger. and 9 on the sneak attack.
So
52.
52.
2.
Wow. Feels good.
All right, that is severe. As now, almost it's strange, almost like glass. The light fall is like breaking off her and then shattering. She's trying to pull more in. After a crit, you also have the spotlight.
Amazing. One more thing. Because it was a successful dagger attack, they must mark a stress. Or they are a little bit stressed.
Absolutely.
Good.
Get in there, folks. While the sun's shining.
Zoggins, you like to hit things? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. I was just checking something. I'm not familiar with this yet. That is a 19 with hope.
Jeez. Very good.
So yeah, let me go back to the weapon so I can hit it. Oh. 16.
Scene. How do you want to do this?
I think it's just like, so I went one way and then I'm just gonna go back the other way.
Okay. All right. Hits her in the back, and you can see no, and fractures form on the face that's being held by the hand, all up as they shatter and break. And as you look out, it's this energy that's been going through the town begins to subside. Oh.
Oh my lord. Could we see the fires go out around the place? Does this lady seem to have recovered, Miss Charity?
She goes, is she gone? Is she gone?
I sure hope so. Zoggins here knocked her around the town.
You did too.
You look, and the Essentia light waves that had manifested as flames seem to be just gone. There's still like the hate, I would say the haze, gentle flow, but much higher of this strange yellow light. And it no longer actually seems to move around the town again, as though it's being spread out, keeping to the borders of the outpost. No longer unnaturally funneled towards the jail.
Did you make a deal with someone sometime?
No, I make no deals.
Wow, you seem to have been the center of all this chaos in town. Was there something you did? Did someone curse you?
So it goes. Just, actually, like with all this, you've rescued her. She kind of breaks down for a moment. Just my husband's first wife. Back, what's that, 20, 30 years ago? See. She said that before they hung her, that my heart was stone. Had no blood in it, no love. And that was going to be my whole life. But nothing came of it until the last few days. I don't understand. I really don't.
Hugh, did you see anything in the house that could have signified a renewed interest in Miss Charity?
Nothing specific.
No spiritual connection, no energy.
Jake would be the better one to talk to about that. Just the corruption of Essentia. How it got there, I don't know. Maybe she's just very unfortunate.
Hmm. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Charity. It sounds like you've had a really rough time of late, and I hope this marks the end of it. Actually, do you want me to take that blindfold off? I feel it would be okay.
I think it's all right. I was just trying to be safe. They said I should wear it.
Can I do some sort of check to see if I can pinpoint if I was the source of those flames? That was a memory that I was reliving.
I think as you realize the way it went, it was like exactly how that was. It's as if it reacted to your memory.
Mm.
But at the same time, it was all because of the funnel that was happening to the jail. So it's almost once what it was generally funneled into was destroyed, whatever you could call natural flow resumed. But still out there, the yellow glow of the sands here, stuff's still not right.
I think the danger to the town is past for the moment. But who's to say if it'll pick a new target or start over anew with Miss Charity? We need to get out there and find the true source.
I agree. Let's find that source, and let's hope we can stab it through the eye. Goodness me. What chaos. Is there anything like a dust pile or a magic, spot on the floor that might have the tinkling of some loot associated with it? Or clues. I'll take clues.
Take clues for 500.
All right, so taking your time here now that things have calmed down, people feel just a bit safer. I think as you look around the building, especially right outside of the jail and the cell, you can see design that almost looks like it was drawn in this yellow essentia. Lower window, like just near the base.
I have an ability, Gifted Tracker. I would like to use it to see if I can get a sense of the direction that the source is.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and give me. How does your Gifted Tracker work?
So it says, when you're tracking a specific creature or group of creatures based on signs of their passage, you can spend any number of hope and ask the GM that many questions from the following list. What direction did they go? How long ago did they pass through? What were they doing in this location? And how many of them were there?
All right.
And I would like to know the direction that I'm hoping that as we kill this thing, it would go back to the source and give me an idea of where it is.
All right. So your question is like where this go or where did it come from?
Yes, where'd it come from?
Right.
Does anyone else have Cotton Eye Joe stuck in their head? Just me? Okay.
All right. I would say let me do this here because I do want to. I think from here, the concentration here has kind of gone and landed on items around this place. Almost like especially the raw sensual energy, the stone, and like how you know it gets absorbed into things. And specifically some of it swarming by a ring that Mascarity is wearing around her neck. She kind of grabs and throws off. Goes, that was hers. I want nothing to do with it anymore. I don't care. She goes,
Why did you keep it in the first place?
Because I won.
Yeah, okay.
That's rude. But I will tell you this will function as a ring of silence.
Yeah, but it seems pretty cursed, doesn't it? I don't know if you want to wear that.
I mean, can we bury it? Or did they not give her a proper barrier after they,
That's a good idea.
Well, rather
there's,
than bury it, I'd like to see if we can use it to maybe have this source focus on us rather than her.
all right, but I ain't wearing it.
I will try and put it on my gorilla massive hands, and it's like,
All right. Actually, add it to your inventory there. It's it is a loot item. In addition, you can see another thing affected here is going to be one of the canteens, as this will be now one of the sheriff's canteens. You can see it have a bit of yellow. And Jake, I think, probably can identify this. Like, as Jake kind of starts to go, this is now a potion of stability, which you can drink the potion to choose one additional downtime move. You're doing downtime. And
Shepard, I think you deserve that because you saved Christine while we were running off.
only because I could trust you to save the mini.
Oh, that's
I think I'm gonna.
People like to leave some brownies around for the sheriff at night, and you can take a few. They are this function as a boaster potion, which when you eat it, you gain a +1 bonus to your next strength roll.
Yeah, yoink!
All right.
Those can I steal? I mean,
And Liv, I actually greatly appreciate that because I get very focused on story elements, and then I will forget to be like, "Oh yeah, they should get rewards like to progress for their character for equipment." So it's very easy for me to do that.
what was the stability?
You got Boaster Potion.
Boaster
But
potion.
yeah, the other one's a stability.
Boaster potion. How many of those can I steal?
Just
I mean-
one.
Take. Okay, thank you.
Potion of Stability was the other one.
Okay. I reckon we should let her out. I think the jail is unnecessary at this moment. Do you feel safe to go home?
There is a strange man waiting in your house.
That's true.
She kind of says she's odds good staying here for now. Strange man, who you let in my house? It's mine.
He's just a bodyguard. It's a matter of protection.
So Shepard,
You're all good.
you were trying to figure out the source of this, and you really look and kind of smell. You breathe it in. Now that everything's gone, and it's like an acrid odor mixed with like almost tobacco. I remember smelling that. It's very similar on dust.
Hmm.
Recalling that, I'll take a look at Farla. Farla, where'd you meet that man, Dust?
Oh, just in town. I just said hello to a passing stranger and we stopped to have a chat. Turns out we had things in common.
Don't like to get into your business too much, but did you chat about anything having to do with the events that's happening in this town?
Not particularly, no. But that doesn't mean we couldn't. He's still there. Do you want to go talk to him?
Yes, I'm very interested in him right now.
Interesting. I hope we're not talking with our fists, because he seems like a good guy.
Well, if he's open to a conversation, we can start with that.
Okay, let's head back there. If he's not there, I'm going to be so upset. We had a deal.
All right. Should begin heading on back. And, You come into the house, and you can see sitting right in the main room. You can see what looks like cut and refined essentia. Big old piece of it. And attached to it, but it's that yellow color, almost amber. And sitting right on top is a folded note.
Well, this is quite frankly unacceptable as far as business arrangements are concerned. Shall we read the note? What's he gonna say? What is that essentia doing? It's yellow. Why? Shepard, would you do the honors?
I'm still a gorilla, so
Oh,
I don't know if I'd be able to handle that note without ripping it to shreds.
understandable. All right, I'll pick up the note. Oh, Paul, Zoggins, get in there. Yeah.
You seem to be afraid of it, so I'll do it.
I don't really want to go anywhere near that strange Essentia.
Alright, what's it say?
Makes a note. It goes, this reads, well, I saw what you all did. And I figure you undid what I kind of wanted to happen to that old crone. So I didn't need to stay in here no more. Plus, plus, after the unintentional side effects to the town, not sure I'd keep my head on my neck if you came back and found me.
So
Wow.
basically, Farla, your trust in him sucked.
Those. I found a. I found this up in a cave. Figured it can redirect and do fun things to Essentia. Now, believe me, I don't know what happened with the color while that's happening, but this turned along with it. Just about when I heard that Colossus fell. Decided it was time for me to get my revenge on that old... Well... So I buried this and... tried to channel the energy out from the dust sea to her. I hope that me giving you this information will serve as payment for our misunderstanding. Signed, Dust.
I wonder if that was the first wife's son. Did they have children? I read out the note, at any rate. You will hear what I heard.
Would have had a hand on, I don't know, we'll call it the table or something like that. And as got to the part of, hopefully this information will excuse any misgivings part, the table cracks and shatters under my grip. And I'm royally pissed, and that's coming out. And I would say, well, if he's the old Charity's son, he'll see her soon enough.
I mean, on the plus side, we know who did it.
It's sad that a person could have done this. Is he some kind of Essentia-mancer? How did he direct it through this? How did he direct it through the rock?
Crystal itself may hold the answer. Now that I have an actual specific creature, I would again like to use Gifted Tracker to find the direction that they went.
Oh, he's in trouble.
All right. He has gone, can see you're able to find the prints of a fast mount headed west.
All right. I will bank that information for a little bit later, but Whatever the group wants to do now is more pressing.
From the information that he is given, you can see basically point to like a structure of a cave that is actually for Farla is south of the hideout, a little north of Havilath.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a cave you're familiar with?
Well, you could say that. It's more of a storage facility as far as I'm concerned. I don't know who's holed up there, but their company is boxes and kettles. I wish Jake were here to sniff that essentia. I'd love to know what to do with it. Does it hurt to touch, Zoggins? Can you pick it up?
All right. I'm gonna touch it.
It seems to be fine enough to be able to be touched, and I would say also in here you see there is like a smaller crystal that is like almost attached to it that comes off. I think as
For the record, when Zoggin touches it, she goes,
so
I go, it's fine.
Zoggins strike, the smaller crystal comes off, and you can see that as it's no longer touching this, you can see through the broken door some lines of the energy of the Ascension for the Dust Sea moves and kind of swirls around it.
Well, I suppose the question is whether this strange essentia is something to worry about or simply a different kind of colossus.
I don't know if this is a colossus, but I think it's a tool. It was a tool that was in the wrong hands.
I wonder if we are the right hands.
Zoggins is juggling it.
Say, Zoggins,
Yeah.
try and do something with it. Just a little crystal.
Like what?
I don't know. Anything.
I'm gonna focus really hard on a really strong ale and see if anything happens when I point it at my water skin.
Like as you have the two here, this it's odd. I think you begin seeing the streams of energy begin to circle around the major crystal again, and you realize you're funneling this Essentia power out of the sea into the town again by using it as it begins to form what you remember as, I think, your first ale. Kind of, but it is just like this light image of it, and it is hard. Like you can touch it, but as you kind of stop and put it down, it like kind of shatters.
Oh,
Now everyone's.
you didn't want to take a sip?
Go to the bar. What? Nah, I'm good.
Goodness,
Something
it
tells
is powerful.
me I should not drink ale that comes from a magical crystal.
Interesting. Well then, I imagine, Shepard, you're chomping at the bit to get out of here. Our very own Justice wants to serve up hot and fresh. Did you want to say goodbye to Christine?
It's not my way.
Moody. All right. Well, I know you've got that ring. Maybe we go past the cemetery on the way out, just see if we can find a headstone that correlates, or we have their last name.
As I've been sitting with this ring a little bit, I think this might suit you.
Did you say it was a ring of silence? I don't think it's
Yes. So spend a hope to activate this ring. Your footsteps are silent until your next rest.
Oh, I don't have to be silent? Oh. That sounds fabulous. Yes, please.
Oh.
But we don't want to return it to the dead? Wouldn't it be the right thing to do?
What use does the dead have for things amongst the living?
Well, for one thing, they can house curses nicely.
I'm not touching that. I don't want to know.
You can hold on to it a little longer. I'm still not sure I'm ready to take on a giant glowing orb of stone and pain.
Yeah, are we leaving this here, or what am I?
No. I'd like to take it with us.
All right.
Maybe put it somewhere no one else can get to it.
Bury it? Buried in the desert?
I'm thinking more cast it into Desperation Lake.
Ooh. It is on the way.
It's in that area.
All right.
All right. So, where do you want to head officially?
I am tracking down Dust.
All right.
And we are
On the way. On the way, I think we're going to pass through the cows or the cattle that were. Well, I hope we managed to find the cattle that were desiccated, reduced to hides. I don't know if this is correlated to the fire that we had tonight, or whether it's not.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess that's what I was trying to determine. What's the next beat we're wanting to go for this? Is it like on our way tracking him? We're going to possibly stop by that farm and help because that was more towards Desperation Lake.
I'd like to do that if that's okay with y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, I have Dust saying he can't get away. So at this point, take care of other things first.
Cool. All right, so it's kind of going through that and then moving. Okay, cool. Gives me
Moving
a
east.
sense of the storyline there. A little bit.
What minis I have to make next.
All right. And really with that, I think we'll end there for tonight as you go off to the farm of gentleman who had asked you to come here in the first place.
I wonder if he's got any cattle left.
Sure, he has at least one.
Oh, spent the night.